For centuries I have felt their coming. Shrouded in vanity, they believed themselves obscured. Free to wage their covert war upon the pure and the righteous. Even now, they gird their souls with contempt, stalking their prey with a morbid pride. But they do not see the reckoning I have prepared for them. For their crimes, they will pay with most holy sacrifice. For the grandfather's truths cannot be denied.
Alright. Yo guys, it's Jay. Today, we're getting into Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. The shortest game title ever. This game is self-described as a fast-paced, turn-based tactical RPG where we, the Grey Knights, root out and purge a galaxy-spanning plague. If you guys know anything about 40K, we're talking specifically about Nurgle here. I'm super excited for this one on the channel. I played a very small bit of this game back when it came out on Xbox in like May 2022. So I'm basically going into this knowing just enough to say that this game is going to be a blast. Especially if you're a fan of XCOM games like myself. So, I'm going to try playing MNK for this one. We'll figure out all the controls as we go. Alright, and after just making sure real quick all my settings looked good, let's enter new campaign. The game gives us 4 difficulties. Merciful. We're not doing that. Standard. No multipliers, it's standard, I guess. Ruthless. Plus 25 enemy HP. Enemies have higher stun values. Some enemy squads are larger. Plus 25% wound recovery time. Wound penalties are more severe. -1 resilience. And we cannot change difficulty once we start a campaign. So, let's do Ruthless, because I'm pretty familiar with strategy games, so hopefully we don't get shit on. I'm gonna leave Grandmaster mode off, just in case I run into like some bugs or whatever. I want to just be able to avoid that. I don't want to ruin the whole freaking playthrough. Elite units. I do have DLC for this game. Actually, let's just turn these off, because I think these really changed the game when I was looking at it. Alright, I guess this will be our final campaign settings here. Let's get into it.
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. Mankind wages a never-ending battle for survival against the demonic power of the Chaos Gods. But by one force is humanity shielded from true darkness. The Grey Knights. This secret chapter of Space Marines are the Imperium's surest defense against that which the Emperor foresaw would be its greatest threat. Humanity's blade against the demon. For in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
Oh, he said the thing, man. You guys have played any 40K game ever? They always say that line.
Unidentified Astartes vessel. This is Captain Ferrani Everick of the warship Holiness of Ra. Geheris is lost. Repeat, Geheris is lost. All Imperial vessels are to withdraw at once.
Everyone's retreating and we're going in.
Astartes vessel, do you read me? Geheris is doomed. Please acknowledge this warning and...
You have done all you can, Captain. Go, in the Emperor's light.
You cannot sail into this storm.
We do what we must. Farewell, Captain. Tech Priest, report.
Hexagramic wards are under maximal pressure.
Commander, we cannot maintain this orbit for long.
Dispatch the assault team at once. I will join them and put an end to this myself.
Your will be done. The assault team is engaged, Commander. They clear a path for your arrival.
Here I stand. One unbreakable shield against the darkness. Tonight the Cadium falls, Hector. Our quest is finally near its end.
Huh. For the most part, I'm pretty sure this game is mostly fighting Nurgle, like the Poxus enemies and all that. It would be cool to see, you know, fighting like actual demonic enemies. Because I know in the tutorial, from what I remember, you fight like bloodletters and stuff, and like an actual demon boss.
Palamedes, report.
We have cleared a path through this chaff. Our target lies ahead.
Time is against us, brothers. We breach the cathedral.
Move camera. Move your cursor, select position. So yeah, so we're just gonna... It automatically throws you in the tutorial, which is good for me because I need to remember how to play the game, especially on MNK now, as well as you, the viewer, so I can kind of explain these things in the HUD and what we can do in the game as they come up. So, confirm movement.
Ha! Deluded zealots.
Your Imperium shall burn!
Cowards and weaklings. Advancing into cover.
Full cover reduces damage from direct range attacks by 100%. Sweet.
Punish that craven fool.
Actions: characters gain 3 action points AP each turn. These action points can be used for movement, attacks, and abilities in any sequence. Select range attack. So you guys can see down here, AP 2 out of 3. Let's target him with the range attack.
Face the Emperor's judgment.
Can we rotate? Okay, you can rotate the camera. Reloading. Palamedes Stormbolter has 0 ammunition remaining. Reload it now so that he can continue to use it.
I will end that heretic.
I'm gonna move into partial cover here. Provides some damage reduction against ranged attacks. It's obviously not as good as full cover, which is 100% reduction. Ranged attack. It's telling me attack here.
Justice.
Uther, dispense of that heretic with your blade.
Alright, so we're gonna go for a melee attack.
Grant them no quarter.
Yes, Commander. I am the Emperor's Fury.
You're out of cover, Uther. Trust in the Aegis.
Activate Aegis Shield. Aegis Shield provides a bonus temporary armor for 1 turn. Each point of armor absorbs 1 damage before HP are lost. If your knight has permanent armor points, they are restored at the beginning of their turn. Okay, Aegis Shield. Confirm. Nice, let me get the 2 armor there.
Gods be with me!
Pathetic.
No, no, no! Die, Imperial Dog!
Oh boy.
Overwatch. Does he yet stand?
Wretch.
Just wait. Just wait.
Time stands against us.
Get it messed up,
I will
man.
reach the cathedral.
Reach the... Oh. That is so sick, man.
Demons, I will not be delayed by you.
Blood letters in here. Use the environment. Hazardous objects are identified with this icon. It can often be interacted with to your advantage. Select the pillar. Oh, sweet. We can choose where we want to knock it down. Confirm.
Iolanthus, your brother, is pinned. Advance and deliver retribution.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go over here.
By your command.
Deploy your frag grenade, brother.
Very big bubble as far as grenades go. Targeted blast attack. Knockback as well on grenades. Dude, the animations.
Deliver the Emperor's judgment, Uther.
Or,
Advance and train your bolter on that doorway. Unleash your blessed ammunition.
okay, activate Overwatch. You can shoot enemies that move on their turn by setting up an Overwatch zone. Hell yeah.
Palamedes, prepare for the demon's charge.
Get in full cover over here.
At once, Commander.
Set up Overwatch as well. Ooh, damn.
This battle is not over.
He's down. Will recover in 3 turns, said.
I sense dark powers from within.
Alright, rear strike. Adjacent enemies with melee weapons will automatically strike you if you move out of range. Ignore the reaction strike and set waypoint towards the inner sanctum. Alright, so we just ate that. rotate the camera. Knights also have powerful abilities that cost both AP and willpower, WB, to use. We have 12 willpower on this character. Unit psychic power spent to use active abilities. Spending willpower causes the warp surge meter to rise.
These soulless curs shall hinder us no longer.
I don't believe we have a warp surge meter in the tutorial. Damn.
End that demon, Palamedes.
Engaging now!
Pinned to fiction, which penalizes his AP.
Curses!
What? Auto defenses. The Bloodletter also has the auto defense parry that can cancel the first melee attack against it. Okay.
I will end.
We cannot lose another battle, brother Iolanthus. Both demons must be destroyed.
Guess it wants us to melee this guy. Precision targeting. Successful critical strikes with melee attacks allow you to damage one of the enemy's target points or advantage in combat. It's telling us +2 stun. This is the stun meter in this game. So 3 hits against this target will allow it, or will put it into a stunned state.
Return to the jaws of your master!
So now that he's stunned, you've stunned the Bloodletter. A stunned enemy will always be crit by your next attack, giving you easy access to precision targeting. So when you crit an enemy, you can precision target. When you stun an enemy, they're open to crits and precision targets by default. Sweet. Execute. Many enemies are vulnerable to executions while stunned. Executing an enemy will give all of your knights +1 AP. That is sweet. Palamedes has gained +1 AP from execution. He can immediately attack again for devastating effect. Psychic enhancement. You can enhance most attacks with psychic power or willpower. 1 willpower. It's called a force strike for melee attacks and grants +1 damage.
Die, Wolfsborn!
Excellent. I will move on ahead.
Like we're just gonna push up on our own. This seems to be the commander of our
There's not
campaign.
much time, brothers, but we must
Yeah.
prepare for the coming battle.
Commander Agravane. What is this? Oh, tab.
Sense enemy reinforcements. Palamedes, resuscitate Uther, so you may both defend against them.
Rathesium only. Target an ally within 1 range to heal 5 immune autos. Okay.
Take up defensive positions, Palamedes. The enemy reinforcements will be here soon.
He's got to reload.
Your resolve is commendable, Uther.
Critical
Join
wounds
Palamedes in
recovery.
defense of the
Knights
community.
recovered from being critically wounded will only have 50% max HP until the end of the mission. They can only recover once per battle. So what happens if he goes down again though? is that just a death?
Iolanthus, with me. There's a breach in the wall ahead.
Okay, so the game wants us to go meet up with the commander.
I will breach the inner sanctum. Cool.
Futile! Millions of souls feed the flame. The threshold is passed. The warp emerges.
Your cult is broken. Your ritual is ended. Relish this breath, for it is your last.
Blood for the blood god! Skulls for the skull throne!
God damn. Dude, the cinematics in this game are so cool.
To my side, Iolanthus. I will show you true wrath, demon.
Supposed to attack him. Deal 8 damage, armor break 1.
Uther, we must protect the cathedral!
Overwatch in multiple shots. Overwatch grants 1 range attack for each AP remaining when used, provided the character has sufficient ammunitions. So everyone just reloaded out here. So we go into Overwatch, we should have 3 Overwatch shots. Or out. Yeah. How much ammo? You have 3 ammo. So same for you. The apothecary. So, okay.
Our brothers have bought us precious time, Iolanthus. Flank that demon and fire at will.
He's dead. That answers my question. If he went down again, I guess that's just GG's for him. He's dead. He's downed. He's probably going to die though. How did we do that? Is that another waypoint? Okay. Do a ranged attack here. It won't let us do that, so.
For the Emperor!
You profane this sacred place with your master's fire. This ends now, demon.
We're just gonna go into the flames like that? Damn.
For the Emperor.
For the Emperor!
pathetic mortal! Weakling spawn of a false god!
I am the light that banishes darkness.
Your prayers mean nothing!
I am the hammer!
You have beaten me for now, little knight! But the war I fight is eternal!
Damn.
Analysis. Warp signatures fading.
Then the blood ritual has ended. Where is that report? Report! Where is the commander?
He died a champion's death. Blade on blade against the foulest blasphemy.
Alright. That was the tutorial. Your commander has fallen, but all is not lost. The Grey Knights are powerful, genetically modified super soldiers. They can sustain injuries that would kill a normal human, but they are not invincible. Your knights each have a special resource called Resilience, which indicates how many critical wounds they can survive over the course of the campaign, or the injuries require their remains to be returned to your home on Titan. As your knights rise in rank, they will eventually earn more resilience.
A long campaign, over at last.
A victory at the cost of the commander's life.
Alive, he was ever a faithful servant to the Emperor. A true hero.
They finished their campaign against that demon.
In death, at least his duty has finally ended.
Assertion. This ship remains in crisis. The Baleful Edict is seriously damaged. There are grievous matters to attend.
Ah, yes. That is why I have invited our guest.
You have appointed him to take the commander's place?
That's
No one
right.
else suitable survived the campaign.
Falsehood. You also live.
My apologies, Acting Commander. The priests of Mars do not understand our knightly oaths. Our men and stores are severely diminished. Your task is to lead us for the voyage home. It is a simple duty, and once we return to Titan, I will put the future of your command to the chapter's Grand Masters. In the meantime, I will provide what advice I can.
I will also support you with counsel and service. But remember, the Baleful Edict is my chief concern. Be careful with this ship.
We sail for Titan on your word, Commander. Strike Force Xiphos at your disposal.
Welcome to the Baleful Edict. That's the name of our ship here. With the fall of Commander Graven, you have been promoted to provisional command of the Baleful Edict for our journey back to Titan. That's our home planet. It should be a simple duty, but you will need to manage our limited resources and respond to any threats we encounter along the way. Strike Force Xiphos is at your disposal.
Commander, could you please join me in the Strategium?
Oh my god, dude. This is so insane looking. Oh my god. Go to the Strategium.
One of our battle brothers has proved himself worthy. Let us honor his deeds.
Barracks. Motion available for Ulrich Aeolanthus.
Brother Ulrich is a talented justicer. Please decide where he should focus his training to support you in the field. With every promotion, your knights gain 2 ability points, which you can use to expand their capabilities.
Let's take a look. Alright, this is health. Gain plus 4 HP permanently. Or we can equip Terminator armor. Hammerhand discipline. Plus 100% crit. I remember from the little bit I played, this is a very good skill to have because it guarantees you a critical hit. So we're gonna go with that. Crit damage. Activate, or this. Activate to give this ability afflict bleed. Plus 300%. Target suffers 3 damage at the end of its turn. Damage reduces by 1 per turn. Let's go with that and the extra 8 HP. Ooh, yes. Confirm.
Confirming this promotion will apply your ability choices to Ulrich, permanently increasing his rank.
Got it. Yeah, I'm excited to like start leveling up all the different classes and putting some builds together.
Excellent. When you are finished, please join me at the star map.
The star map.
Our ship is in dire need of repair. We had best set a course for Titan and debrief the Grand Masters. Issue the travel order to begin our return to Titan.
Holy Terra, Titan. So as we travel in this game, it speeds up time, or it takes time to travel, obviously, like the days start counting.
Baleful edict, in the name of the God Emperor.
Dominus, who is this interloper?
Code scrapings indicate an inquisitorial transmission.
Baleful edict, prepare for my arrival.
Duty calls, Commander. We should open a Vox link.
Inquisitorial vessel, permission granted to come aboard.
Dude, these cinematics. Oh my god.
Thank the God Emperor I found you. I must commandeer this vessel at once.
Impossible. We are bound for Titan. The edict cries out for repair.
The tech priest speaks the truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade bled us dry.
I'm not blind, Knight. But heresy does not operate at our convenience. My destination is Koromar Prime, within this very system. Not such a taxing journey, I'd expect.
And what is it that you hope to find there?
This.
Beneath rotting skies, the air thickens with a world's final breath. Seeds planted in flesh and bone, watered with blood and tears. A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning god.
These are scraps of astropathic whimsy.
There's more.
It grows. It spreads. A great dispersal upon the etheric wind. The bloom proliferating. First, then Koromar, then world after world. Its roots spread from an ancient veil. Inquisitor, hear me! Hear me! Hear me! Who tends the garden?
The astropath sacrificed himself to send that message.
Now you understand why we must investigate.
Commander, we cannot risk further damage to this vessel.
It is the chapter ship, Dominus. The Inquisitor has every right to request our support.
It is not a request.
Commander, with your leave, we will set our course for this Koromar Prime.
Yes. Good. That will do for now.
Alright. So instead of returning home to Titan, repairing our ship, resupplying our resources, we ran into that Inquisitor there and basically started a new campaign. You can actually see like the damage on our ship here. We're not really in a good spot per se. Chaos detected. Worlds afflicted with disease have some level of Nurgle corruption, but this is higher than anticipated. We should investigate this further. So we can select more information.
If we do not investigate this threat, the consequences will be dire.
Okay. Low levels of warp corruption can lead to increasing amounts of unexplained phenomena and mutations, especially if a plague is involved. You must take planetfall immediately, Commander. Light infestation. Mutation level none. Warp surge risk 15 per turn. Poxus. Okay. And then unknown minions of chaos. I guess these are like enemy types, like this is a sit rep, and I'm sure we can find ways to detect exactly what kind of enemies we'll run into on the missions. But for now, it's just Poxus, the nature of the enemies. Obviously, they're Nurgle, Poxus, and then unknown minions. Okay.
Commander, it is our duty to support this Inquisitor, but we should complete this task as swiftly as we can. The Grand Masters on Titan are waiting for our report.
Go to the teleportarium. Got it.
report. Signals from quarantine beacons detected in the upper atmosphere, but the surface itself is silent.
Plague, Commander. Send your squad to the surface.
Knights of Titan, you are the instrument of the Emperor's will. Make planetfall and discover if the Inquisitor's fears are founded. You should evaluate your knight's armaments and ensure they are best suited to the battle at hand.
Lowdown. Melee?
The Nemesis Force Halberd can inflict a preemptive first strike on an adjacent enemy. I suggest you equip this weapon. Choose which halberd you would like to equip. Your options will be limited until we return to Titan.
Okay, so we have the default halberd here, but we also have Eric's Reach and Ektar's Reach. So it looks like this one gives us +5 crit chance compared to the other one. And this one gives us +1 crit damage. Let's go with the crit damage because I believe on this guy we have the automatic crit ability, so we don't really need the +5 chance, but I will take the +1 damage. So we'll equip that one. Go back. Back. Abilities. Yeah, we have the Hammer Hand, which is +100 crit chance, so I mean, the rest of this, we'll just send it. I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure the game will take it easy on us. For a couple of missions, at least.
Commander, have your men look for signs of this plague.
Be vigilant, brothers.
Alright, I'm just trying to determine episode-wise. About an hour is fair. We're already at 45 minutes, and because we had the tutorial and all that introduction and everything. I'm thinking we end this current episode here, because next episode we can finish this mission, and I'm sure we'll have a bunch more to do on the ship, and it'll introduce us to more characters and game mechanics, and I don't want to interrupt that. I'd rather stop it right here. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.